As we stated before, the United States uses a lateral system of buoys throughout the waters under federal jurisdiction and wherever else the system can be applied. This system basically places markers such as buoys and day beacons, lights, and etc. to allow the boater to know the position of a vessel in relation to the existing channel, whether natural or dredged. This system is predicated on the position of a vessel returning from seaward. When certain channels do not extend from seaward, certain standard assumptions and rulings are established to indicate the proper placement of channel markers.
For coloring and numbering purposes for channels not leading from seaward, the following system has been established. The easiest way to remember the system is to think of traveling around the United States in a clockwise direction. When heading south from the coast of Maine to Florida, the red markers should remain on the right side of the channel, with the green on the left. This holds true when moving northerly and then westerly along the Gulf Coast, and again as you head north along the west coast. Along with red, right, and returning, another rule would be that red buoys are the ones closest to the major landmass. On the Great Lakes, the buoys are placed, colored, and numbered as if traveling from the outlet end of each lake to the upper end. This will generally be in a westerly direction, except for Lake Michigan, where it becomes mostly southward. Buoys leading from the major body of the lake into the harbors of major metropolitan areas are numbered just as channels leading from seaward into coastal ports. On the Ohio and Mississippi rivers and their tributaries, the channels are marked as though you are proceeding from seaward toward the head of the river. Be careful though, local terminology can get confusing because the terms left bank and right bank refer to positions relative to the flow of the river to seaward. Buoys are painted specific colors to indicate the proper position for passing or special purposes. Green buoys, black under the old system, are placed to indicate the left side of the channel or hazard when approaching from seaward and should be passed to port. Red buoys mark the right side of the channel or hazard and should be passed to starboard. Red and green horizontally banded buoys, red and black under the old system, indicate a junction or hazard in the waterway that can be passed on either side. The uppermost band of color will indicate the preferred channel. The uppermost band of color will indicate the preferred